Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Hey there. Need something? Is this it? 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 See you around.
Time to work you into shape.
Obviously.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
It's me, Count Gloucester, Lysithea von Ordelia.
Ah, yes. Please come in.
Thank you. Count Gloucester, I have come here in my father's stead, and must return to the front line soon. But I wish to formally apologize for any trouble caused by the recent events in Ordelia.
Oh? But my domain was left largely unharmed. In fact, if anyone is apologizing here, it should be me. I knew full well what was happening in Ordelia, yet was only able to dispatch a small force to aid you.
It is only natural that a house should prioritize the safety of its own domain. And besides, House Gloucester is tasked with protecting the crucial Great Bridge of Myrden.
Your understanding is appreciated. But for me, I fear this also has a personal component. It is true that I could not abandon the Great Bridge, yet your father has been my compatriot for many years, and I view him as a true brother-in-arms. Had something happened to him, I would never have been able to forgive myself.
I had no idea you held my father in such high regard.
I have always felt I owed him far more than I was ever able to give.
And what do you owe him exactly?
My lord, you have a messenger from the Federation army.
Send them through.
At once, sir.
Sorry to barge in like this.
What do you want?
Oh, hey, Lysithea. I didn't know you were here, but it actually saves me some time.
You are the mercenary captain who reports directly to His Majesty, yes? Has something happened?
A town south of here has been overrun by bandits, down in Ordelia territory.
What?
And here I had hoped all those rogues had been suppressed.
It's just a ragtag group of anyone who managed to avoid extermination at the hands of the Federation. Looks like they all came together for one last hurrah. Since the town isn't too far away, I was asked to come here and see if you could spare any troops.
I will send all I can, but I fear it will be a scant force.
But surely the Federation will send reinforcements as well.
Well, that's the thing. Everyone's sort of got their hands full preparing for the next battle. Honestly, they could barely spare me as a messenger.
I didn't realize Claude could be so cruel.
Hey, it's the truth. This is just bad timing. All the big names are scattered off in one place or another. I mean, take you. You're all the way out here apart from the main force, right?
Still your tongue. I'll have you know I'm here on very important business.
This bickering can wait. We need to mobilize what units we have at once.
We? Wait, you're coming?
Am I unwelcome?
Hey, the more the merrier. Welcome aboard.
I am glad to hear it, for any force would be lucky to have the great Irvin Fritz Gloucester on their side. My military prowess may not be as renowned as some, but I have bestrode many a battlefield in my day. Sadly, I could not lend much aid during the recent disturbances in Ordelia, but this is my chance to rectify that error.
In that case, we should be off.
I sure hope he knows what he's doing.
bandits have completely taken over the town.
Then we will just have to take it back, one street at a time. Let us split up and work on capturing each area.
You can count on me. We'll seize every last stronghold. Let's take it down at once.
Out of the way! Not a problem. I've got this.
I'll do my best. Watch closely.
These bandits are no match for nobles such as ourselves.
Yet they also lack the scruples of nobility. You can count on me. I'll do my best. We should proceed with caution.
This stronghold will fall! Take this! Not a problem. I've got this.
Watch closely. I don't sense anyone from those who slither in the dark here.
I was wondering if we might run into them. Can't say I'm disappointed that we didn't.
Heard a guy could really let loose. Hope we ain't too late for all the fun.
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Take a breather. Great. More bandits.
Let us show them that the rule of law still holds strong in Ordelia.
They're actually trying to reclaim the strongholds. Oh, these brigands need a lesson on when to cut their losses and go home.
Not a problem. I've got
My turn. Let's take it down at once. I had thought perhaps you did not like my father, Count Gloucester.
An understandable impression. We did tend to get into heated arguments at the Round Table. Your father and I have strong opinions about how best to protect our own territories and peoples. We are like-minded.
Yes, I see that now.
not a problem.
It is a noble's duty to protect the commoner. I told my son he must never forget that.
And he remains dedicated to that ideal. Perhaps a little too dedicated.
This stronghold will fall!
Death will be your penance. What a nuisance! Out of the way!
By the by, Sylvia, is my son making himself useful in the Federation army?
Indeed he is. The man's fervor is rivaled only by that of the king himself.
That should do it. Let us take care of the other bandits now.
I understand that you often quarreled with
Not a problem.
the other lords at the Round Table as well. Death will be your penance. What a nuisance! Out of
My quarrels with the other lords were mere petty bickering. Only with your father could I exchange ideas on equal footing.
Turn?
It's still fun to be had with all this place. So, if you want it, come and take it. Take this.
I won't. Let you fiends abuse this town for 1 minute more. They've taken the civic building. We must reclaim it with all speed.
Hope you're ready. I've got you now.
I must say, I've been rather worried about your father. I rarely saw him at the round table since his illness.
Your concern is You can count on me. I'll appreciate it. Sadly, I think his long years of overwork have finally caught up with him.
Looks like we've taken back most of the town.
Not bad at all, my friend. A shame that you were born a mere commoner.
We got nowhere left to run if we lose here. Plant your feet and fight to the death!
Did they really think we would let them claim?
Not a problem. Up
This
closely.
town? Cease this futility! What a nuisance!
It's not over.
I've got no time to lose.
Oh, the daughter of House Odelia fights with such skill and ferocity.
You cannot defeat us! What a nuisance! You should have given up when you had the chance. Death will be your penance. Out of my
It's not over. It's not over.
What a nuisance!
Lysithea, please be careful. You could never face your father should something happen to you.
Your concern is appreciated but unnecessary. Our victory here is assured. I'm not a child. I'm unsatisfied. I will grow even stronger. What a nuisance! Death will be your penance. Out of my way!
Take a breather.
Out of the way!
Just one more!
I've got you now!
Yes! We've done it!
You did well, Lysithea. Perhaps even better than myself.
Thank you for your assistance.
Not at all. I'm glad the town is safe once more.
I'm not... Thank you for your assistance, Count Gloucester.
Not at all. I only wish I could have been of more use. Sadly, my efforts paled in comparison to those of you and your mercenary friend here, Lysithea.
I wouldn't go that far.
Me either. Honestly, I figured you were gonna be dead weight, but you really held your own.
Such impertinence.
But it's a terrible thing to grow old. I hope you never have to do it, either of you. But like it or not, I admit I am past my prime. Still, these old bones did what they could.
You were a tremendous help, and I've no doubt my father will feel the same when I inform him.
Please do give him my best, and let him know that we are still the sturdy pillars of Leicester.
Of course.
That said, I am pleased to see your father has such a superlative heir waiting in the wings. Perhaps Count Cordelia might consider stepping down a tad early?
I cannot say.
As leaders, we often butted heads because we had to look out for the interests of our own realms. But once we have both passed on our title, we could simply be friends. And that is something I would greatly look forward to.
That reminds me, you mentioned earlier that you owed him something?
Ah, yes. It's something of a longer tale, but perhaps now is the time to tell it. When you were still quite young, the Empire often saw fit to meddle in House Ordelia's affairs. As I was on the outside looking in, I was never able to discern any of the particulars. But even as a bystander, it was clear that your father's hardships were considerable. Yet, I did nothing. As leader of the pro-imperialist lords at the time, I could little more than stand by and watch.
Your actions are completely understandable. The Empire would have brazenly ignored any protests of their political interference. As such, we had no choice but to endure their tyranny.
It must have been difficult for you as well. Still, I should have spoken out, if nothing else. I owed your father that much.
I see.
I cannot change the past, but I hope I might help your father live out his remaining years in peace. Perhaps we could take tea together sometime, reminisce on the old days.
I'm certain he would love that.
Hey, tea with a friend sounds pretty nice.
Yes, I am brimming with good ideas. For I am Irvin Fritz Gloucester, after all.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Hey there. See you around.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Solid.
Oh, yes. This is definitely one of the foods I love. Wait, for me?
Come back whenever you're hungry.
An opera company smack dab in the middle of the Imperial capital, huh? I can't even begin to imagine what that must be like. I mean, I've been all over the place for my mercenary work, but it's mostly just been for small-time rural lords and the like. Honestly, I'd never even met anyone from the big cities like Enbar or Ferdiad before coming to Garreg Mach.
You know, shows in the capital are about 1,000 times flashier than the little town festival shows you might be used to. Every important moment of the drama is conveyed through elaborate song, and at the center of the musical ensemble stands its star, the diva.
I think I get the idea. These divas sound pretty incredible. They probably get stage names and everything if they're that important, huh?
Oh, but of course. I was known as the mystical songstress.
Hey, that's pretty good. There always has been this kind of indescribable aura surrounding you.
Thanks, but I have mixed feelings about the name myself. They called me that because of how suddenly a street orphan like me was discovered and debuted.
Yeah, I see how there could be some complicated feelings wrapped up in that. But if you were able to rise from that to diva, you must have the chops to back it up. Not that I can even picture what that would sound like. Hey, do you think you could sing something for me?
Since you asked so nicely, but I'm only doing it this once, okay? How the crimson rain of pain it came, falling hard upon a land aflame, when the sacred blade it split the sky until the heavens heard our cry. In the hour of vengeance, will you heed the call? On the red fields of revenge, will you help avenge? We must fight strong and stand tall. Well, what did you think?
It was, yeah.
What, you didn't like it? Not quite the booming applause I'm used to.
No, it was incredible, honest. It's just, I'm not really sure I got it, you know? I mean, the only songs I know are the ones sung by mercs in taverns or village girls as they tend the fields. You're kinda in a different league, Dorothea. Sorry, I can't really give you much more than that.
Oh, don't worry about it. This sort of thing happens more often than you think.
Well, as long as you're not mad. If you don't mind, though, maybe you could try again for me sometime? I'd really like to hear you sing some more. And hey, I might even get better at telling you what I thought.
Sure. I suppose I can give you one more chance.
Hey, Happy. You got a minute?
I have several. Need something?
So, I heard a little about your past, and I was wondering if you wouldn't mind telling me more about it.
I see. So now you know, huh? Not the most pleasant story. What did you want to know?
I was thinking about how you asked all those questions about my mom. And I realized you were probably worried I went through the same thing as you.
Yeah, that about sums it up. You do have those mysterious powers after all. When I was little, some strange lady kidnapped me. I became a test subject for her twisted experiments. That's how I ended up with my condition, or whatever you want to call it. Not that it's life-threatening.
Safe to say my mom never did anything like that. I'm pretty sure I'd remember it if she did. She didn't really talk much, but I don't think she had a deceitful bone in her body. Her life was kind of just what you'd expect out in a village like that. She did keep to herself, though. Thinking about it more, it's possible she was on the run from someone.
That does sound a little worrying. But in any event, I'm glad you didn't go through what I did. And unlike me, it seems you've got a pretty good handle on your powers.
Yeah, I think I've gotten the hang of them for the most part. But that still doesn't make them safe. One day that sword might overtake me, and I'll turn into a monster. Like something out of a fairy tale.
If that ever happens, I'll just sigh and you'll come running. Then me and all your old friends would put you out of your misery. Now that's a real fairy tale ending.
Well, that won't give me nightmares at all. But if it ever came to it, I think that's how I'd like to go. Mercenaries need to use every weapon and tactic at their disposal. Maybe flinging these powers around isn't such a good idea, but right now I need to do whatever I can to stay alive. Though, honestly, I should probably take a page out of your book and only use them as a last resort. I think that's what makes you pretty incredible, Happy. You've got this power right there, but choose not to use it.
I think that means I just gave up. You're way more amazing because you're still trying. No doubt about it.
No, you're the amazing one, and you can't tell me otherwise.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Anyway, was that all? 'Cause I feel like I need to move.
Yeah, thanks for talking with me. You going to train?
Yep. Figure it couldn't hurt to put in a little effort. You should come too if you're free. I hope to see you there.
Come to think of it, experiments, huh? What did that dream even mean?
Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah.
For me? Really? Well, that's very kind of you. Let's eat it together.
You've prepared.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Solid.
Hey, my favorite.
Someone knows my weakness.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen you miss.
Balthus, you've been training a lot lately.
I can't have people thinking that all I'm good for is getting drunk and begging for gold, yeah?
The problem will go away if you stop doing those things.
Ha! You sure don't hold back, pal. Your words pierce my heart as sure as if you'd shot them from your bow.
Could have fooled me.
Hey, I was being serious. My heart's got more holes than an old pair of boots. But it only adds to the allure if I don't let that show, yeah?
Well, I can't argue with that, assuming it's true.
Right? Looks like you're finally starting to see my good side. I gotta say, the compliments have been pretty one-sided up till now. You're tough, skilled, determined, a stellar gambler and drinker, straightforward and humble too. You're so perfect, I don't know what to do with myself.
That's your business. Anyhow, there's not much for me to praise in return. You can't gamble or drink to save your life. You're more pig-headed than determined. And it's impossible to tell fact from fiction where you're concerned. But at least I can count on you on the battlefield. You're a skilled fighter.
Oh, that's it? Skilled? That's harsh.
Would you rather I lie?
Nah, I wouldn't expect that from you anyway. I guess it's true what they say. A person's strengths only matter in the eye of the beholder.
Look at that. I'll have to add occasionally says semi-intelligent things to my evaluation.
Can't you just cut me a break and say I'm smart?
If only it were true.
Oh, come on! Guess it's back to the drawing board. Just you wait. I'm gonna earn your respect.
I'm sure you can do anything you put your mind to. I won't hold my breath, though.
You never ease up, do you? Always gotta get in that parting shot.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah. You like this stuff too?
This surprise pleases me.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
I hope to prove a...
Let's get this over with.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
And you need...
Come on, we'll do it together.
We all must do our fair share.
Time to work you into shape. proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
The situation is grim. The Kingdom Army and the Knights of Saros have the monastery completely surrounded.
And Rhea?
She's here. Looks like she's commanding the Knights of Saros herself.
With her leading the charge, the Knights' morale must be through the roof. Looks like your guess was right on the mark, Lawrence.
Indeed. If anything, Edelgard's predicament is even more dire than I imagined.
If you're sure you want to rescue her, we'll have to move quickly, Your Majesty.
Right. Let's go, everyone. Time to save the day.
My muscles will see me through.
Have to do my best.
Sure thing.
Let's clean up.
The sun beats down on this unworthy soul.
I've got this.
I owe you one. Honestly, it almost feels like you held back till I needed help.
Far be it for me to say that you're wrong. Being owed a favor by the Emperor herself is...
Well then, I guess we can call it even. But don't close your ledger just yet, Claude.
My quill is at the ready, Edelgard. Call in all the favors you want. Ready, you guys? It's time we show them just what Lester can do in a fight!
I will go ahead to put a stop to Dimitri and Rhea. I am counting on your support, Claude.
Well, we've come this far. We're not about to stop now.
You know, we could make good use of those Ballistian catapults.
Not a problem.
Hey, it's my turn. Huh? The enemy forces are too great, but I can at least serve as a decoy for Her Majesty.
Monica is in danger. Do not worry about me. You must attend to her.
This stronghold will fall!
You saved my life. Thank you, friends of Her Majesty.
I so desperately want to flee, but I can't very well do that with Her Majesty here.
So that's the Empire's Minister of Religious Affairs. He... heads up the Southern Church now. If he's in trouble, we should go help.
Looks like you're having a rough time. We're gonna back you up.
Oh, thank you. Is Her Majesty all right? Do tell her I've been fighting valiantly. Where is Her Majesty? I would like to fight by her side, if possible.
We can skip my turn, you know.
I mean, of course I am. My death would be a crippling blow to the Empire.
Still here. some enemies slipped out of the stronghold. We gotta take them down before they do something.
Out of my way!
It's not over. I've got you. Out of the way! Yeah, right.
We did it! That should take care of all the enemy commanders around here.
I cannot let it end here.
Lady Edelgard's wounds need tending to. We should send our healers.
Thank you. I am in your debt.
Not a problem. Move out!
Out you go!
Now, send the flame as we planned. This opportunity will not escape us.
They are burning Garrick Mach. That's a bold move, Dimitri.
Ah, yes, the old set it on fire strategy. We should put that out before things get messy.
I think we've got some combat engineers on standby. Maybe they could deal with all this fire stuff?
engineers, you're up. Don't let them start another fire.
I did my part. Can I go now? No? Excellent work. Give me a break. Out of my way! Out you go!
What? The wall collapsed? Did someone intentionally do this?
The wall collapsed? Then our path might be blocked too.
There you are, Edelgard. Your life is mine!
Edelgard is under attack. We must defend her. Break. Out you go!
I can't go on. I'm sorry. I have to fall back.
Excellent. Continue defending the Emperor.
There's no way through.
There she is. Ignite the flames once more. They will know how deeply our rage burns.
Well,
Switching it up,
seems
huh?
the enemy attacked them. We won't be setting any more fires.
Well, they were unlikely to fall for the same trick twice. Time for our next plan, then. Yeah, right!
I'll go in front.
Dimitri's most loyal retainer. I must be getting close.
Hate me all you want.
As long as I stand, you will not lay a finger on His Majesty.
I know this is your job and all, but you're preventing me from doing mine.
I fought. No matter what. Out
of the way! I really don't want to fight today. But there's no chance you'll step aside.
Right? If you already know, then prepare yourself. I will not hold back, even against you. I would sooner fight to the end, for that would bring great pain to His Majesty.
Now, eliminate Dmitri and force the Kingdom troops to retreat. We have gained control of Garreg Mach's entrance. I'll take up position here and stop the enemy from invading.
I cannot allow you to do this alone, Your Majesty. Please, permit me to fight alongside you.
I've long awaited this day, Edelgard. Your tyranny ends here!
Not good. We can't let Edelgard die.
We must seize this opportunity while the Kingdom army is engaged. Quickly, capture the front gate of the monastery.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
I've got it. Let's...
I should have known she wouldn't let this opportunity slip by. Get on over to Garreg Mach.
She popped up out of nowhere. Is there another secret path we don't know about?
The Kingdom Cavalry and the Church are launching an attack on our strongholds.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Pardon my ineptitude. I shall exert what meager ability.
All right, here I go.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we?
Stop.
Out of the way!
Don't give him a chance to retaliate! Garreg Mach is certainly a strategic location, but is it truly essential to the kingdom?
Perhaps. If we control this land, we will be in a better position to ward off your invasions. Yes.
Out of the way!
So, the time is coming. Very well. Turn your horses around. All troops are to withdraw.
Stand back!
And just like that, a full retreat? Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
No matter how many years pass, you people will always be little more than fools. Return the land you stole from us! Let's play a game. You're mine.
No mercy.
Unfortunate twist. Thank
goodness. We defended the strongholds.
I owe you a lot, but the debt's been paid. If you expected more, that's on you.
Yes, your debts with me are settled, Shane. Your actions now, however, are another story. Let's play a game. You're mine. Berwick is our church's most sacred site. We must reclaim it. That was close. Face retribution for violating this sacred ground.
This is our chance to take out the Archbishop, and we must not let it pass us by.
Sorry, but I think I'd rather fight you instead.
I will correct the mistake I made when I took you in by ending your life. Only a little more. A little more, and Garreg Mach will be mine again. You're mine. Salvation is beyond you. You shall be punished for your transgressions.
We managed to drive her away, but this war won't end until she's dead. Get ready for a chase, everyone.
Well, would you look at that? We won.
Thanks to you.
Actually, I'd say you pulled most of the weight. The Kingdom and the Church had a ton of grizzled warriors on their side. We would have been in real trouble without you and your mercenaries.
You were pretty impressive yourself. You barely even broke a sweat out there. I appreciate the compliment, though. I'm glad we got the chance to team up like this.
Me too. The war's not over yet, though. I'm hoping you'll stick around to the end.
Of course.
The Ashen Demon has proved a greater asset than we could have ever imagined. You must be relieved to see your gamble pay off. If nothing else, I'll be a lot less busy as your partner in destiny going forward. What a thing to imagine.
I'm getting stronger!
This'll make things easier.
My allies deserve all the...
That'll do.
See? I can pull my weight too. I still have... I bet this'll come in handy.
That should come in handy.
I'll take what I...